I'm on another run because it's the only time I get where I get to have free time. It was raining yesterday, so I couldn't go outside yesterday. Couldn't record anything. I had an argument with my sister this morning, and my family kind of wasn't there. And this one was closer to a conversation, but still not a conversation. I tried to not engage in it. My sister started giving me career advice, saying I should go work at a coffee shop. And she, what do you think about that? Kept it on me. And it's like, okay, here's what I think. I don't know. We started talking about my cousin and how Jamie's fed up and shows disgust towards him for quitting his job, and how I'm a bad person for advising him to quit a job that he was unhappy with, and I'm naive, and it makes me upset because I think more than anything I dislike being referred to as naive. That if you really want to get under my skin, make me think that my worldview is small and incorrect. That's a great way to piss me off. Which is sad, I think I have a certain level of arrogance, and that causes me to lash out when I'm perceived that way. But anyway, I think we have a fundamental disagreement about how to live. I think Jamie doesn't see what, the effect of job security and safety and bills. I don't think she sees the effect that those have on her. And I think that she thinks that makes her happy. And I disagree with that fundamentally, and I don't know. And maybe I'm a naive artist type that wants to go and, change the world and watch butterflies fall out of everybody's asses. But I really don't think that that's where I'm at. I'm fully anticipating taking a job that I hate. Fully. With every part of my being. But I think the end goal, right, is to wake up, show up to work, do something that I find meaningful with the team. Not easy, meaningful. And I think they hear that and they see some lazy fuck of a kid who wants to go and, who's scared of doing a hard day's work and who's scared of doing something that they don't like every day. And it's like, that's not what I'm saying. And they summarize my thoughts as naive and stupid. And that makes me extremely upset. Makes me feel like I'm that little kid again. It's like, no, I don't mind working at all. Not in the slightest. I love working. Working keeps you active. It makes you think. I've dug huge holes. I love mowing the lawn because you have to critically think about how to not put the grass on the fucking plants so it doesn't look bad. I'm not work averse. I think they told me that my whole fucking life, that I don't work hard, and she works harder than I do, and that I'm lazy. And I'm not fucking lazy. I just think that you need to have a goal. You need to have a fucking dream, and then you make incremental progress towards that. And if you don't, then you get bogged down by being fucking by the bills. If you think that you have to stay in your job because of the bills, here's the secret. You can fucking cancel the bills. You can move out of the giant fucking apartment that you live in. You can sell your fucking house and your stupid bullshit car, and you can go and fucking work at a coffee shop if you have to. If you fucking hate your life, it takes more effort to fucking quit than it does to stay. The fear of the unknown makes you fucking stay at a job where you think everyone is the fucking worst. And it makes me so upset. Because you know what? She's fucking right. That's a totally valid way to think. And it's a very common way to think. And when people hear that way of thinking, they fucking glob onto it and they say, you know what? You're right. You're right. Putting in a hard day's work at doing something you hate, that's the most noble thing you can do. And it's like, no, it's not. Being a fucking pathological bitch all the time is fucking easy. And letting other people make choices for you is fucking easy. Getting your shit together and taking calculated risk is fucking the hardest thing you can do in your life. And it just makes me so fucking pissed off. So, yeah. I don't know. other things that have me this angry. I've gone on 2 job interviews. They're both for direct sales jobs. They're not for marketing jobs, you know. And the interviews are conducted by salesmen who are slimy as hell. It's the worst thing ever. And you know what? The sad thing is I think I'd be pretty good at it. But I went to school for 4.5 years, and I don't think that I want to do that. I think I'm better than a direct sales position in a mall where I shake people's hands and ask them to donate to the World Wildlife Organization. So, I don't know. So it's made me realize that I need a plan of how I'm going to get a job that I find meaningful, and a job that's going to put me closer to working in entertainment or working in video production full time. And, you know, I think that plan is going to involve emailing people that I admire who work here. I think it's going to involve seeking out specific jobs with specific companies. I think it's going to involve looking for the best companies in the world that happen to be located here, and bugging them for positions, applying to their positions online. I think it's going to involve me reaching out to my existing network already and asking them for connections. And you know what? It's going to take time, and it's not going to be perfect, and I'm going to get in there, I'm going to mess it up once, I'm going to get a job that I probably don't like. And you know what? Tarzan theory. I'm going to swing from that job to another thing that I probably don't like, but I'll probably think it's a little bit different. And you know what I won't do, though? I'm not going to pathologically sit in the same job for my entire life and hate the world, because that's easy, and it doesn't take any effort. So, and the thing is that I love my sister. I do. I think she's a badass. You know, I think that when she goes out, she doesn't take any shit from anybody, which makes me so fucking sad that she's learned that, you know, the best way to live is job security. Like, I don't know. And you know, maybe I'm a fucking loser. Like, I don't know. We watched School of Rock last night, and you know, it's like, okay, that's a story about a dude who is a fucking loser who dreams a lot. You know, it's like, okay, I don't want to be that guy. You know? What makes a loser? Well, someone who is afraid to work. I'm not afraid to work, though. I don't know. It just, she's so ruled by fear. And they all think I'm so fucking naive. And it's like, you know what? Like, I don't know. I've been perceived that way before. She told my mom behind my back while I was in the bathroom. She didn't know I was in the bathroom. She goes, you know, everybody wants to be Kim Kardashian, and they don't realize the amount of work that it takes to get there. And that just, it robs you of, you know, your own agency. It robs you of everything that you, I don't know, everything I feel like I've learned, and everything that just makes me, it infuriates me, you know? Because it's like, the thing is that she's right. You know, I think at my core, I think I knew that, you know, I had this dream of, you know, becoming a Toby Turner, you know, of turning on a camera and having people listen to things that I think because they're funny or insightful or whatever the fuck. And I know she's wrong, but she doesn't understand, and there's no way for me to easily make her understand, because it takes life experience to realize that, like, I don't know, like, the thing is that she's right too, you know. I mean, there's multiple valid ways of viewing the same world, you know. So her mindset is right. There's probably more people that would agree with her than agree with me, but like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Casey Neistat is a person. Andrew Rea, Binging with Babish, is a person. Sean Evans is a person. Philip DeFranco is a person. Ian and Anthony, who founded Smosh, they're people who learn skills. Charlie from Charisma on Command is a person. Mike Boyd is a person. They got extremely lucky. They won the fucking lottery, you know, but they won the lottery through working their ass off. And I really think that if you spend more time doing something, you're going to get better at it. And if you spend time learning how to be scared and sitting in a place where you're ruled by other people's choices, I think then you really learn how to be miserable. So it makes me upset that I don't know, I want to love her. I want to have a positive relationship with her, but I don't want to hear that I'm naive and stupid all the time, and that I need to get a safe job so that I can stop putting pressure on her. She offered to let me put pressure on her. So that's what I think.